What would I tell the future me? I don't know. You tell me. That was a rhetorical question. Hey guys, today you will be witnessing a letter to the future me. I'm just kidding. It's more of a list of crucial advice in artistic edition. So, why would I even make a list of advice for the future me? I mean, shouldn't it be the other way around? Like all the things I would have told the younger me like 5 years back or something. Well, I decided not to make it the other way around because the past is something we cannot change. And by addressing the future me, it calls more for action rather than just a passive reaction to all the things I could have done better. This list consists of things that I know we as humans can forget very easily and can be very uncomfortable to us. It is kind of a reminder for me to keep working on those things and not to forget about them. So, let's jump right in. Number 1. Don't be scared to go back to the beginning. What do I mean by that? So, this is a big one. Self-taught artists very often don't have the same guidance and learning structure as someone who's going to an art school. So even if you have great teachers and you're getting feedback and you're familiar with the learning plan, some things might just go past you. There might be things that you just don't understand for a very long time, or that you just don't know they exist for a very long time. There might be something wrong with your work, like overall long term, but you have no idea what it is. And then one day, somebody tells you, or you suddenly realize what is wrong with it. And you can find out that you have accidentally skipped something during your learning process, or that the depth of your knowledge on certain subjects is just not sufficient anymore. So you need to go back and revise or even relearn the whole thing from scratch. This is what stunted my learning a lot back in the day because my ego just couldn't bear the thought of starting all over again from the very beginning and relearning or learning something very simple that I should have known already a long time back. Which leads me to our next point, which is number 2. Don't let your ego get in the way. It's kind of self-explanatory. When making decisions on what to say, what to do, how to react, whatever, always ask yourself, is this gonna help me improve anyhow? Even when someone gives you a harsh critique on your art, but they're right and the critique is helpful, what is gonna help you more? Ignore them and forget about it? Answer aggressively? Or thank them for their time and use this as an opportunity to come back for more feedback later on? I guess it is tied to the bad habit of artists associating themselves too much with their work, like making their entire identity being an artist. And then of course, if our entire identity is built around being mainly or only an artist, someone criticizing our work automatically means they are criticizing us. Number 3, you can be confident and gullible at the same time. Sounds interesting, but I didn't really know how to explain it in any other way, so I'm very sorry. I think that only just now I am beginning to find a balance between being confident and having this timid student mindset. I basically try not to put my confidence into what I know or what I think to be true, but rather into my ability to learn things and leverage the information that I have at hand. This way you are prepping yourself to do the best work you can, while also being open to criticism and any corrections that come along the way. And being able to admit your mistakes is also a part of it. Just because you fail doesn't mean you're not allowed to feel confident in that area ever again. Number 4, listen to your body. Artists are very prone to overwork and burnout. If you are exhausted, and you have work to do in the evening, but you are going to do a lot of work the next day anyway, and the work isn't urgent. Just don't work. I have done this way too many times where I pushed my body over the limit, and yeah, I did finish the task in the given time frame and I could tick it off my to-do list, but I burned myself out and couldn't function literally for days afterwards. That one task that you will get completed 10 hours earlier is just not worth the next 3 days that you will not be able to work at all. And that brings me to my last point, which is number 5. Treat yourself like your best friend. And it sounds super cheesy, but let me explain. Before you push yourself to do something or start feeling guilty about not doing something, would you ever say this to your best friend? Would you want them to feel good about themselves, or would you want them to feel like crap? Or your employee, would you want them to feel appreciated for the work they do? Or would you attack them regularly for even the slightest imperfections? I hope not. Then why would you do this to yourself? Sure, it's important to have discipline and to not procrastinate and to know when you are not really tired, but you are just not motivated to do something and you're starting to procrastinate. But you will not motivate yourself in the long term to be disciplined and productive by constantly bullying yourself. Alrighty, that would be everything for today. I hope that you find any of this helpful. If you do, definitely subscribe so that you can never miss another video like this one, focused on the life of an artist and the obstacles that come along with it. See you later!